Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P1, thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. I got a nice lesson for you to do today, but sometimes y'all don't really get them, so that's on y'all. I'm putting good stuff out there for you. That's what I do for you. Let's go. I got something nice again for you today. Let's go. Right is 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission. And that's what I'm on. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka to know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and too. Might I be true. Trying to avoid all the nonsense that's going on. But I got a concept, another philosophy that, again, this ain't from the book, it's from me. Right thinkers, let's talk about knowing thyself is seeing and knowing your flaws and correcting them. If you have self-mastery, that means you corrected your own flaws. Let's talk about it. Oh, I ain't got no flaws. Ain't nobody perfect. I made it. Boy. Let's go. That's why I do this. Just information. I hear your thoughts and, well, how you know what I'm thinking? It's not hard to read an ignorant person's thoughts. Why? They don't know. All they got is thoughts. Let me try to clarify some of them for you. Help you out. Okay? So you can think right. You're thinking, but if you're thinking about the wrong way, thinking the wrong concepts, you're not right thinking. Let's get it. I used to be a different dude. When what? When I didn't know myself, aka my flaws, and my number one flaws is ego. I know that now. I didn't know that then. Again, I could never master myself without knowing my flaws. And so all of us who are running around here thinking, believing, and yeah, that's you. If you don't know nobody like that, look in the mirror. We all have been told about our, why? Because people see them. Simple, it ain't hard to hide, characteristics that's not good, okay? I had a bunch of them, but being that you don't see them, other people do. And when you ain't trying to self-improve, when you ain't trying to better yourself, you ain't looking at yourself. You looking at everything except that. But everybody else sees you, okay? And the flaws that you bring to the table, all right? We've all been told about our flaws, and we know, yeah, what happened? By someone who knows you. And a lot of times, when our girlfriends, wives, other half, when they read you the riot act about you because they know you, they've been around you, they know you do, it hurt, don't it? Truth do. So if a woman is reading you the riot act and she's telling you about you, don't get mad and angry at her. She's just telling you about you. And when it hurts, that's on you. You should take it personal and make a change. Don't jump on her and do that nonsense. That's another problem about an ignorant man. Y'all bitch-made men. Real men would know, okay, sticks and stones break my bones. Words, you can't help me, but hurt me. But if I'm ignorant and immature, and I ain't got man machismo, I'm a result to what? Physical violence over a less person. If they're big and talk about you, you just humble yourself and take it. But because you figure you can swell up and beat them, that's the difference, okay? And again, if it's the truth, don't get mad at the person telling you the truth about you. You should know them things about yourself. That's what knowing thyself is about. It's all about self-improvement. I don't need you to tell me about me. Moving on. What I did when I had that happen, what I did was not get mad and when being told the truth about myself. Man, I just shrunk. Everything just started shrinking inside. Why? She was right. She was true. I got to be better. Simple as that. And I can't blame her for leaving me. My first love, I didn't blame her for leaving me. Why? Everything she said about me was right, was true. Who knew? She did what? She interacted with me. She saw me. She saw the flaws. She let me know I can't deal with them. That's how it starts. It ain't always got to be a hope. No, some things are just plain cut and dry. And when it's like that, you got to take it. Okay? I'm man-made. Sometimes you got to take it. Sometimes you got to just take it. Pete didn't take that. Not that way, but in life, some things you just have to deal with. Moving on. That's what being a man is all about. Yeah, I took it. Okay? What personal. And that's what you should. But I knew I wouldn't be told that again. Why? I corrected those flaws. Hello. It's been a lot of years, but I'm still working. So that means you need to make that decision for yourself. At this point in time, whatever I was told when I was that guy, you can't say that to me now. That's the difference. All right, my point. In life, if you don't know your own flaws, your character, you don't know yourself. Simple as that. And the whole goal is to what? To know you. I know what I like, why I like it, what I don't like, why I don't like it. A lot of people have a clue why they like something, why they don't like. What the hell? Define what it is and you move on. Understand what it is and you move on. I'm not willy or nilly about nothing I do. Calculated, plan, strategize. Why? That's how I live. Moving on. From the streets to anywhere else, it's the same thing. I got the same game plan. All right. I'm not perfect by no means. But in anybody else's eyes, my mother see me as perfect. So depending on who's looking, depending on what lens they're using to see you at. Okay. And I'm by no means perfect. But I am perfect in what? When it comes to what? Doing what I think is right. Every day. I'm on point with that. So perfection for me means doing the right thing. Perfection for somebody else, you gotta be this, you gotta look like that. That ain't perfection defined by me. I define my perfection, not somebody else. If you let other people define you, you ain't knowing yourself. Why? That ain't their job. It's yours. Moving on. Perfection is just doing what? The right thing that works for you. In every situation you're involved in, you should be your best self and give it your best effort, your best shot. That's perfection. Okay, living right. That's all it ain't. And guess what? That's the only I worry about watching me is this one. All right. The flawless. I'm flawless. Okay. When it comes to serving God. I'm on my job. I don't slack on my job doing what I need to do. That's here every day. Enlightening and serving you. How about that? So I'm doing my job. I can care less what somebody think or how they feel. And what they do or not doing. I'm just doing me. When you speak for you, at Judgment Day, that's what you're going to be doing again. So get used to it. That's all. And when it comes to serving God, I'm perfect. Why? But doing what's right when daily. That's a routine. That's a habit for me. It done got to be muscle memory. Doing wrong, I ain't got time for that. Well, I don't even think twice about that. It don't carry no weight in my psychic, in my mind. Why? When you get out of that mind state of doing what's wrong, your character becomes different. Okay? My lower nature ain't got no say-so. He don't have nothing to say about nothing. How about that? Okay? I done got that good where he got no word to say. All right? God won't, what? Knock you for your flaws. No. What? He just won't bless you for being what? Ignorant. And again, the devil is what? Anybody in opposition to God. As long as you're doing what's right, you can't be the devil. You got to do what's right, and God will recognize that. Don't make a difference. But if you're not, he sees that too. Remember. But if you're working on you, that's the whole thing. My whole thing is you. Back in my day, they called it being conceited. It's about him. And at that point, yeah, because I was ignorant, so it was about me. Now with knowledge and understanding and wisdom, I'm giving you information that's valuable. Why? I used it. I'm giving it to you. Why? I got no more use for it. I got it, so I can give it to somebody else. Okay? One man's garbage, another man's treasure. Moving on. So that's why I teach other people philosophy that I live by. Why? Maybe it can help you out. I'm living by it, help me out, so I'm just giving it out. Okay? And what's this? If you're working on your flaws when daily, you can't say I'm work on better myself today and take tomorrow off. It don't work that way. Okay? If you're gonna work on your flaws, you do it daily. And after a while, what? You get what? Flawless. By doing that. Correcting your character flaws that you see within yourself, not to have somebody tell you you should already took care of that. Oh, you think this, you think that. No, you think those things. I know. Big difference. When somebody gives you their opinion of you, that's fine. Don't let that be the and why. It really don't matter. It's theirs, not yours. Your opinion of you is what matters. See? And truly a judgment day. If you have to be told about your flaws, okay, by someone else, you don't know you. Simple as that. I don't care what area, what career, none of that means nothing to me. It's all about you. Are you a good person? Are you an honest person? Are you a just and righteous person? That's the things I care about, the qualities that make you a better person. We don't even talk about them things. Why? Nobody gives a that. Nobody crap. Nobody gives a crap about what? Those qualities. Better than themselves. No. What? It ain't talked about. It ain't respected. And nobody give a crap. Again, that's why. But those who exhibit it, y'all look at them different. Look at everything. Oh, because I conduct myself. I carry myself. I think I'm better than you. No. I'm just doing things that work for me. Again, I know what I'm doing. You seeing it. You have your own opinion about that, which is fine. Okay? Everybody got my armpits and buttholes. We all got them. I see my own flaws in myself first, and I work on them. Why? I don't want other people to see them. Why? Because if I see them, I know they do too. Simple as that. So I take care of them. And that go to what? Some people, to some people, I know everything. I know. No, I just conduct and carry myself in a manner. Guy at my gym, he said, what do you do? I said, I'm a teacher, philosopher, give study, wise man. I said, do I carry myself? He said, yeah. So again, it ain't what you say, it's what you do. And they'll see that in their acts. Then you can tell them, moving on. Yeah, take my call. I love doing that. That's my biggest turn on. I'm tired of jibber. No, man, here, tune in. So I give out calls every day. The views, it made no difference to me, but that's what I do. So if you want to know, tune in. If you really just asking, be on your way. Moving on. All right. But I see, what's this? My own fun work on them. That's the purpose. To see them, to know them, don't mean nothing. What you going to do about them? That's why people know the problem and they ain't doing nothing about the problem. That's insanity. Okay? Start with yourself. That's the first thing you should look. But when your egoistic, you will flaunt your flaws like a badge of honor. Well, I was ignorant as the day is long, but I'm proud of it. I laugh because I can think back in the mindset. So I know that for myself. And it's not good. At the time, yeah, but it's not good. Moving on. And when those egoistic people who ain't looking at nothing except what people think about them, if you tell them about themselves, you got to fight them. Okay? So it's best, let them go. Trust me. The wiser I get, the more I know what not to say and what not to do in certain situations that I'm starting to realize, man, I ain't entertaining that. I'm getting better at that. But now, if you can be read, the riot act, or if you can be read all the time, that means your actions, your flaws are